I'm Brian here with Thomas and Luis from Beautiful Bodies. What's going on, guys?
Well, hello, Brian. How are you doing?
Good, how are you guys?
Pretty good.
Yeah, we're doing well.
Hanging out with you.
So, I know you're just telling me a story about how you fell off stage today.
Yeah, I did it. Who did it recently? Didn't what's his name from Foo Fighters? Dave Grohl just fell off stage. Anyway, I fell off what's the stage? Maybe 5.5 feet, face first onto the metal barricade. And I feel like my jaw shouldn't work. I feel like I shouldn't have teeth, but I have them because I'm doing this interview with full teeth. So, yeah, it's a good fall. Not comfortable though.
Well, at least you seem to be okay at the moment. I mean, the jaw might be a little sore, but
yeah. Or it might be that post, after a wreck, you get this post adrenaline rush, and then or after bullet shots, supposedly people don't feel it. Maybe in halfway through this interview, I'm gonna hit the ground. You're gonna we need a medic.
Might be tonight when you're sleeping.
I know.
My face hurts.
When I wake up with locked jaw.
Oh, it'd be horrible. Hopefully not.
Yeah, that's usually the case when you hurt yourself. It's the next day is when it really makes an impact on you.
Nice. The AP Award. We're going to the AP Awards tomorrow. I'm gonna have to talk to curious people. Mouth shut. It's gonna be rad.
Oh, you have the AP Awards tomorrow?
Yeah, we're gonna head out to that in Cleveland.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, we're stoked.
How's your Warped Tour experience been so far?
Dude, I feel like it's super generic to say this, but it's the truth. It's like summer camp. You're literally on tour with 50 bands that are awesome. Not all of them are awesome. 99% of them are awesome. And there's a barbecue every night. People are playing hockey in the parking lot. You're playing pranks on other bands. Even Paris, I prank them every time we do press here. It's fun. You're just hanging out with friends all summer and you play music. It's literally couldn't think of anything radder. You know what I mean?
Oh, I definitely agree, and that's what I hear from every single band. In previous years, I've covered Warped Tour, and even this year as well.
Yeah, it blows me. Some people complain that it's hot, and don't get me wrong, it's hot, and you work all morning, day, and night. It's a long thing, but our quote work is hang out with other bands, play the guitar. You know what I mean? It's not work. It's awesome. It's fun. So good times.
The band just came out with your debut album, Battles, on Epitaphs. How's that treating you?
Dude, we're stoked.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Epitaph's the jam. Those guys are so cool. That label is not, it's not even label, it's friends or family. They're just super supportive. What do you need? Okay, we want to help you out. We're fans of your band and we're fans of Epitaph. So we really, really, really got lucky going with Epitaph. It was we were lucky that we had some choices and we were oh, do we go this direction or that direction? We decided with Epitaph and it's been just wonderful the whole way, for sure.
Oh yeah, I've heard great things about Epitaph. I've interviewed past Epitaph bands and seen the impact they've had on Warped Tour and the bands that have been on in the past.
Yeah.
So definitely has to be a cool
it's
thing.
great. And it's Brett Gurewitz, who was in Bad Religion, runs the label. I think that's why the label's so good. It's he was in a band with really strong musical punk ethics, and so I think he runs his label that way, where he respects his bands, he tries to support them as artists and stuff. So it's Epitaph. It's awesome. We're stoked.
You're from Kansas City, I can see with the cap.
Yeah.
I was talking to the guys in Rivers Monroe earlier, and I forget which one it was. Said he was from Kansas City. So, do you talk to the guys in Rivers Monroe,
Sean?
Kansas City to Kansas City?
Was his name Sean?
I think there's.
We just talked about that. Yeah. We just talked about how nobody remembers anybody's name on this tour. But you know everybody's face. You know what band they're in, and then you're just hey, Bob, Frank, Mark. You just fake it. But there's been a couple people from Kansas City on this tour. A few in catering. We just met a woman. I don't even know what she was doing. Talking about at the merch. At our merch tent.
Yes.
There's been a couple folks from Kansas City.
I think it's just a person that moved here recently. I'm not sure about it, but she was super friendly. So
there's not a lot of Kansas City folks, so when we see them, we're we gravitate. We get a little excited. Everybody's from the East or West Coast. So you find a Midwesterner, you get pumped. Especially wearing a Royals cap. Anytime I wear this Royals cap, they're Royals. So.
Ever since they made it to the World Series for the first time in almost 30 years, it seems like they've been on the map. Everybody's been paying attention to them.
Oh, for sure. Well, we were really lucky. We played the World Series last year. We played Game 3. Was it 3?
Yes.
3. We played Game 3 at the series. Our band did, and then we got to stay and watch the game, and then
they were playing our music.
Yeah, it was rad
through the game. So that's really cool to hear our music.
Yeah, they were blasting our song "Invincible" through the jumbotron. It was the first time I think my parents actually were yeah, you're not a total deadbeat. You kind of done something with your life. Your music's in the World Series. Well, we kind of like what you're doing, so
they actually found the clean version of because I have heard the song. And,
No,
I'm curious about this.
We gave them the cleaner version. That one I don't think was quite as family friendly for however many thousands of people watching the World Series.
Was this like a pre or post game show that you did there?
It was a pre-game show, so it was right before the game started, and then we kind of led up to the game, which was like off the charts cool. Like it was crazy. It was a lot of fun. And then, like I said, they played us in the jumbotron, and then we got to watch the game. I maybe snuck into Game 7, maybe not. I'm not gonna say, but yeah, it was awesome. It was really cool.
I definitely agree. It has to be cool. And did you get to meet any of the players while you were there?
No, but I did meet. I don't know if he's famous in like the baseball world, and then definitely in Kansas City. What's his name? Sung Yu. Do you know what I'm talking about? There's this guy from Korea who is obsessed with the Royals, and he learned English through watching Royals games. For some reason, he just like liked the hat or something, and he watched every game and became obsessed. So he became this kind of like star amongst the Royals. Like he's got like tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of Facebook or Twitter followers and stuff as this like personality. Anyway, he flew out. He came in the summer or something. Like people raised money for him to come, and he became this uber celeb. And then the Royals won like I don't know 10 games in a row.
Yeah.
He was like this like good luck charm. So then when they made it to the World Series, they brought him back. And anyways, he ended up hanging out with us. In fact, we have a video of him singing. He's with a very, very Korean accent, like, "We are invincible," like singing "Invincible" and stuff. It's pretty rad. But no players yet.
What are some like cool random facts about the band?
Luis is a adult male model for Playgirl magazine.
That's true.
Okay, that's not. He's like, no, don't really. That's not true, Mom. That's not true. We wrote half our record from like different continents. Luis and Alicia lived in Kansas City, and I lived in Bolivia at the time. So we just honestly like started sending songs back and forth via email, kind of like that being the postal service. And eventually, like we had a record. Well, actually, we had way more than a record. We had dozens of songs, and then became. I don't know, put out a record on it. It was a weird start. We didn't think, like I'm a human rights lawyer, so I was living in Bolivia, and I'm currently working on a case against the ex-president. He massacred a bunch of peasants, and so I was working on that there, and they were jamming music, and we were just like, let's jam together, and then all of a sudden we're like, dude, this is so rad, we should make this like full-time thing, and so I finished up some of the work there, moved back, and then we started touring and taking over music world slowly, piece by piece.
So you're a lawyer in another country, you said?
I am, and in the U.S. too. But I'm a human rights lawyer, which is weird.
And somehow you're also in a band as well, trying to juggle both of them. Is that very difficult for you?
It's weird. So before our set today, I actually had to cut a call short because I was on doing lawyer stuff. And that one wasn't too weird. But there's been honestly times where I'm like. Literally like talking to like in Spanish, trying to do legal Spanish, and in the background it's like, you know, like I Killed the Prom Queen playing like metal chords, like and like shredding the guitars, and these people being like, what is happening? And I can try to explain to them Warped Tour, but like, you know, most haven't left their village in Bolivia, so like they don't fully get the concept of the Monster Energy stage at Warped Tour, for instance. So.
Yeah, some people just aren't going to understand what Warped Tour is and the concept.
No, not at all. Punk rock music has not made it to the villages of Bolivia quite yet.
Well, is there anything else you guys want to add in?
We have a record just came out on Epitaph. I don't know, am I supposed to plug stuff? I hate when bands do that. Check out our new album. Wonk, wonk, wonk. We have a new album. You can check it out or not. I don't care. We like playing music.
Well, guys, thanks for chatting with me. I appreciate it.
For sure, man. Thank you. It's a good time.
No problem. I am Brian here with Thomas and Luis from Beautiful Bodies.